What's up, everybody? Today I'll be bringing you a Battlefield 6 video. So the beta released today. Battlefield 6 beta dropped. Well, not today. It was actually yesterday, August 7th. Today is August the 8th, as of the recording of this video. But I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the stuff that I find good and bad about this beta. So let's get into it. So first things first. Uh, Dice and EA announced that they're gonna release a early access beta like 2 weeks ago, like 1.5 weeks ago, about the beta, and they said it's gonna be early access for the people that signed up for Battlefield Labs, and also people are gonna have the option to get like early access codes by watching streamers. They had some big event in LA like a week ago. Yeah, about a week ago, and so you could get early access from there, or you could get early access by signing up to the Battlefield Labs before 31st of July. And I got the early access. I'm super happy about it. Like, I'm, I've been streaming Battlefield 6 beta for like the entire day, like straight up 10 hours or something like that. But we had some technical issues, yes, but we sorted it out, and eventually I was able to play the game and actually stream it. I think that the beta was probably not well optimized because there's 3 maps that you can play in this beta, and 2 of the maps were just unplayable at higher settings. And I have a 4070 and a Ryzen 9 with a lot of memory or RAM, so it shouldn't be a problem. But it just wouldn't cut it. Like, OBS just couldn't handle the frame rates, and therefore I had to put the game on low settings. But like, the recording you're seeing right now is literally the game on low settings, and it's still looking really good, in my honest opinion. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a beta like of this magnitude when it comes to like the player count, uh the game modes, the maps, and like like the extent or the amount of time that we can play this beta. um and like, straight up, the game looks really good at low settings. It's free to play from August 10th or 9th. My bad. You can play the game all for free. You don't need to do anything, literally, and just go to EA apps or Steam and just download it and jump into the game. But what I wanted to touch on with this beta was a couple of stuff, like I mentioned previously in this video, about like some pros and some cons about it. So let's start with the good stuff about this beta. The good stuff is, well, the stuff I mentioned earlier, the amount of content we're getting in this beta, and the amount of players who are playing, and like getting access. Like, it's literally for everybody to play, if so wanted. And that's a really cool thing that I think is showing the player base of this franchise that DICE and the other gaming studios are really serious when they want to bring back like the old Battlefield veterans, or like old hardcore Battlefield fans, myself included. Because let's just face it, 2042 was not the successor that they were hoping for from Battlefield 5, I believe. Yeah, Battlefield 5. So, like, the stuff that we really see showing off in this beta is the destruction, the class system. You got a bunch of cool mechanics, like Dragon Revive is one of the cool features they showed off in LA. You got the the I don't know. You got a bunch of stuff, anyways, like a bunch of cool stuff that is really cool. But what I wanted to touch on as well with like the cons about it is that, first of all, it was just unplayable at higher settings with the beta. Like, I just couldn't play it and stream the game at all. It would literally go down to like 30 FPS in OBS. That was unplayable. Um, there's also some stuff that I want to touch about the class system. First of all, I'm used to like having medic, engineer, support, and recon. And support would have C4. Recon would not have C4, despite the fact they had it in Bad Company 2. They didn't have it in Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, as far as I'm concerned, both games. But anyways, in Battlefield 3, they had although they had C4 on support, and then they had the explosive stuff like RPG on engineer and med. Yeah, I think it was medic. Was just yeah, basically defibrillator and medding or reviving everybody with health. So I really like that system a little bit more than the kind of assault thing. But assault works out. It's not a biggie, but still. And then the other hand too, like I feel like the ADS of support at this point is a little bit too slow. When you're running up on somebody in close range, you can barely ADS without getting killed, because the other guy is obviously running something close quarters and they're instantly seeing you, and then they ADS and hit every bullet while your gun literally. It's sometimes it's just like you're not even like halfway through ADS before you get killed, despite the fact you're having the same reaction time as your opponent. So that's kind of a sad thing though, but it's not either a super big thing. It's still like a super great beta. Like, don't get me wrong about it. It's a great beta, and they really provide a lot of content and a lot of work put into this. And so I'm not gonna sit here and cry about everything, but I feel like there's some stuff that they could be improving. And then on top of that, I also want to point that the stuff that I expect is gonna happen or predict, like the stuff that I believe is gonna happen with this beta for the time that's left of it. So I think that next week, on the second weekend of this beta, I think that they are gonna change the game modes for the game. Maybe not the maps, but at least the game modes. And I also think that they're gonna look into like uh, the bugs, potential bugs. People have been complaining about, like you can't put attachments on your weapons, and a lot of other stuff that I actually isn't aware of. But I think that, like I said, I think are gonna try and fix all those issues that they're receiving reports on during this day and this, yeah, the following days. And then I also think that they're gonna change at least game modes, but maybe maps too. And I think it's a strategically good move to give us some other options, because playing the same game or like the same map over and over and over for like 6 or 7 8 days straight is a bit boring. So I think it's good if they try and give us the option to try the other game modes to actually give a good, and I really think they are gonna do that, but that gives us in the player base a good opportunity to give some input on what we think about the other game modes that are going to be most likely implemented in the game, and also additional possible bugs that might be featured in different game modes or maybe even in different maps. I have no clue what they're planning, but that's just my guesses and what I think about it. Finally, I also want to point out that I think it would be cool if they added the feature like they did in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, where you could actually pick your game. Like, if you want to play 24/7 Operation Firestorm, that should be fully allowed. Although I am not aware or know or have any info about if they're planning to do that with Portal mode, so that you can create your own server and play whatever map or do whatever you want with it. And they're gonna continue having this rotating, like, uh, map system that they're having currently, alongside with specific game modes. I have no clue about it, but I hope they're doing something similar to Battlefield 3 in terms of selecting what map you want to play, and what specific maps should be in that specific server. That's what I hope for, but I'm not sure about it. Anyways, I think that's pretty much about it. I really appreciate you guys stopping by my stream today, and also for watching this video. Really, really appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and also don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I'll leave it here for you to find me. And in the meantime, take care, guys, and thanks for watching. All right, bye bye.